Hey, beautiful Gemini. How are ya? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your weekly reading. Love, life, soul, soulmate, all that happy stuff my guides are saying. If you're new, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. I'm here channeling messages, and my goal is my guides are saying, to inform you. So we're going to look at you. We're going to look at your partner. My guys just said soulmate, so that must be on the menu for them. For your reading this week. All the links about me are below. I am going to pick some oracle cards for you. We're going to jump into the body of your reading. Then we're going to look at your soulmate, your twin flame, your significant other, my guides call it quantum partner because of how the energetics of those connections literally works and because we're starseed. And really, everything here is energy, right? So that's why they talk that way. So let's jump in. I'm indulging myself this morning, as you can tell. Usually I do all this sort of oracle shuffling, card picking before the video, and sometimes I grow tired of that, and I just want to do it, even though you're not here. I want to do it with you, if that makes any sense. All right, Spirit. I'm asking Clee. There they go. They want that. Ooh, gems. Look at that. Taming the wind. Love it. So that's about, the wind blowing through your life, making use of it rather than being blown into directions that are not going to serve you. So I like that. Quite lovely. Spirit, can we have a card for Gemini's lover? Please. My guys just said, you're sweet one. What have we got? Yeah. You know what? This all of a sudden been coming up. I think it's because the new moon is coming in, is it tomorrow? I think it's the 28th. Yeah. So your lover, my guides are saying, and you, try to take some time to do this. Sit, meditate. Just absorb the energy of the sun, the energy of the light, because you are a light worker. Absolutely. You are your purpose, as my guides always say. And so they're saying to me this morning, this is the picture of that, in a sense, okay? When my guides say you are your purpose, it means your energy, your light field, your internal mechanisms of energetic flow, absorption, and the way you radiate it out. So they don't usually speak that long about that stuff, but there you go. All right. So, and I think it's factors of sitting still. What's this, Spirit? That cause you. I always feel like this is a picture of you, Gemini. I'm going to put that right there. So, when you sit still, my guys are saying, let the world stop, right? Join your heart-mind chakra together with the universe, especially as this new moon. It's in Libra, so yeah, that's why. Okay, so my guides are saying that's your sister sign. If you knew, my guides always talk about go look at your cohort, meaning all the air signs. Look at the readings. They are often very similar, but they have different strings of, okay, my guides are saying photons, things like that, right? The physics of the matter. And you will understand the fullness of your vibration if you understand the cohort. Okay, Spirit, can you please give us one more card for beautiful Gemini? They're saying that. Yeah, changes afoot, of course. New moon, new pathways. All right, so gems, that's what my guides want to talk about. Okay, the balancer of harmony. So that's your energy. Clearly, that's about balance. That's an air card. It would be associated. See that? The balancer of energy. So we always speak about you as standing in and very connected to the galactic center, the universe. So when I do your readings over time, that's the sensation I always have. There's something very connected to the universe about the Gemini folks. And it may be your ability to be here and be there at the same time, more so than your cohort. I don't know. I've never asked my guides. All right, so let's get a couple of A couple of things from the journey of love. Let's just check in about love. What's going on, Spirit? Please give us some energy for Gemini this week. Last week of September. New moon in Libra coming on. What's the energy, please? Well, of course. So my guides are saying, in line with that notion, the guardian of the soul family. Yes, you are. So these are the type of things that my guides are talking about when they speak to you, Gemini. So there's something about your energy this week that's causing you to bring forward into your connections, your soul family, those people that are close to you, those people that you meet. We're here to talk about love, so clearly within your love relationship, and we see that indicated here. There's something about the energy that you are working on in order to bring things into alignment. I like that. This is about rapid shift and change. It's about working really hard. It's the Eight of Pentacles. So as you go on your journey, there's something that you're going to be working on that may be challenging for you. So this card is about rapid unanticipated shift and change. So these Celtic Wisdom Tarot decks are aligned with the standard tarot, but they are much deeper. And they use a lot of allegory and ancient Celtic wisdom to add to the standard tarot. So yeah, something cool going on. Always, gems, look at you. Rings of Time, that's your lover. Look at that. Right? So what I'm beginning to learn really about is the way you are, the way you exist, and the way you perform your love relationships. You feel, my guys are talking about, interestingly enough, that you're kind of the air sign that equates to Scorpio. I've never heard anybody say that before, but it's because of your depth. So, the way you go deep in your psyche, in your heart-mind chakra, and the way you are connected to the galactic center, it's fascinating, the words that are coming through this morning. So you and your lover, right, standing still, maybe, in this way. While we go through this new moon, there may be, okay, let's take a look, okay? So we have the balancer here, justice, right? My guides always talk about Libra when they speak about this. And then we have Taming the Wind and Stand Still and Rings of Time. So clearly if we just look at the cards, there may be some storms going on. There may be some factors of shocking, rapid shift and change. Of course, that is going to affect your relationship, right? So you're going to be guarding your soul family, perhaps. Keeping things, yeah, hang on, my guys want this. Look, there it is. Thank you, Spirit. I like that. All right, so whatever winds are going on in your life, I don't know why they're bringing it out this way. I do what they tell me. I follow the inspiration that comes from my guides. So very interesting. They want this is you. They want this over here. So that's the theme. That's what you're going through. Rapid shift and change. Shape shifting. Working really hard. You may feel a sense of involution when you go through this rapid shift and change. And it's the wind that you're needing to tame in your life. That's why my guides are saying, and maybe your partner, okay, let's just chill. Why don't we meditate? Let's go find a nice place to sit and watch the sunrise or the sunset and ponder these rings of time. So we see that Taming the Wind, you're looking into your love relationship. So there's something going on. I'll be eager to hear from you folks about this. And it does have to do with factors of change in your own life. So maybe some of you met your quantum partner, your twin soul, your soulmate, your cosmic activator, all those kinds of things, right? Two of Cups. And then you have to come to balance. That's what this card is about, really, right? Lovers who are performing healing for themselves and for each other. We see the factors of Thoth the Atlantean, who, went down into the ocean and then came back as the sacred physician. See the snakes? That's about shedding skin. That's about transmuting things. We see the angelic realm there. Interesting. Okay, so something is happening. It's rapid. It's unanticipated, perhaps. And it may be because we see this card. So this is the same as that. It's interesting that came out that way. So you're working really, really hard on some kind of shift and change that you may be knowing about it, or it may be coming in an unanticipated way once you start into the journey of building the temple, right? So Three of Pentacles, we see this beautiful young person, a craftsperson, an intern perhaps, working on the temple. And the spirit realm shows up, and the benefactors show up, and they shine a light on the plans. What shall we do? Do you need any help? Am I doing it right? I want to build something. So you're working very hard on building something with a partner that's very sacred. These two things are very sacred, and there we see the Lover. So I like that. And look, there's what you're building. You're feeling some kind of divine love within you. So I think, gems, this is your human walk. Okay? And this, when I mix the cards up, they don't fit together the way they usually do. So this is what my guides call the bridge card. That's all about how does this energy that you're working on here on the earth in your human life, how does that reflect? How does that connect hang on one second. How does that connect to your starseed life, your soul, whatever words you want to put on it? My guides don't really care that much, okay? So there's, all right, two things coming forward. They keep coming to the top. So whoever you're with, some of you, general reading, don't get stuck on gender, don't get stuck on an astrological sign. I don't really go there. I'm not into reciting it could be this, it could be that, because I'm here to talk with you about energy and life circumstances and what your soul is doing. So these energies here are about what your soul is doing, what your soul is wanting. So there are 4 cards. Do you see that? There we go. 4 wands and the star card. So this couple of love, all right? It's destiny. Some of you are involved in a relationship that's literal destiny. Look at that. 4 wands. Quite beautiful. So you are working to bring balance. Absolutely. Lover's card is here. You know this is a sacred relationship. You really do want to build it, and that's what you're working so hard at. So for some of you, it's either a brand new relationship that shocked the heck out of you, or something turned in the relationship that you have. So my guides are talking about long-term commitment. Those folks who are blessed enough to be able to manage and sail through the days of a long-term commitment actually have many different stages in their relationships. And there's a really famous relationship counselor, can't remember her last name, so I can't say it, but she talks about that, that sometimes you have 3 or 4 marriages in a lifetime, and they're all with the same person, because we do grow, we do shift and change, and then we have to realign our relationship. So that's what my guides are talking about for you folks who are in long-term bonded love. And look, 10 of Pentacles. So it's a moment of just big fun, big adventure, shift and change within a relationship for, to connect it to the universe and for purposes of healing and balance. What could be better than that? What my guide just said, what more do you need? Right? And there is more we need. We can't build our entire existence around one person. Don't ever do that. I know it's hard when the King of Cups shows up, not to. But you have to have your own life. You got to have your own friends. You got to have your own adventures, so that you can shift and grow and become deeper into yourself. That's what my guides are saying. And that's how you become the king of love. That's how you become able to be Okay, my guides are just using the word managing. Okay, managing your love aspects inside yourself. That's how you come to a place of perpetually having something to offer that is stimulating your partner. Okay? Wow. They're going, my guides are talking about marriage counseling. So they're going straight for the marriage counseling this morning, apparently. So let's check into your partner. Let's see what's going on with this beautiful person who's just standing in the light of this kind of love. You see all the light here? So your partner's just meditating, feeling the beauty, I think, and contemplating the eternal, that's what it is, the eternal nature of this connection. It is feeling timeless to them. I like it. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, okay. Somebody who wants to offer you their cup of love. Right? Look, do you see that right aligned with destiny? So that's you. This is your partner. And you know what? I turned my deck somehow upside down. I don't do reversals. I don't find it necessary, and I think that it can really skew a reading in a way that's unhelpful. So hang on. I did something probably when I shuffled. There we go. All right. So my guys are talking about the factors of balance that come between the two of you when the energies are aligned. So they're talking a lot about alignment. I think that's why standstill is there. So take your opportunities. All right, my guys just said go on a date on the new moon and talk about what would be fun to continue developing within the relationship that you have. That's a cool idea, right? And don't be afraid of it. Don't feel offended when your partner says whatever they say. Be there with a curious mind, the way a Gemini is able to do. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, Spirit, messages, please, for beautiful Gemini. There we go. Yeah, look, that's why they were just talking about that kind of a date. It's time to just add some more curiosity, some more clarity, and to be standing very happily in that kind of a pursuit. Inspiration from the universe will come into the relationship. Because this month it's all about balance. Hard work, balance, shift, and change. I like that. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Look, there's the Temperance card. Okay? There's no doubt. So, you know what? Maybe actually that is what's happening. Because when the Temperance card is aligned, with the Knight of Cups, look, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's time to add some spice, I think. Shake it up a little bit. This Wheel of Fortune associated with the Ace of Swords and Temperance is fantabulous in a way that's true and real, my guides are saying. Yeah, some of you are going to be discovering factors of the new inside the relationship, I believe. And hang on one second. Yeah, there it is. Factors of the new. You have a lot of options. Who would you like to be as a couple? Is it time to go have some fun? My guides are now talking about going on a little trip or whatever. So understand that as you go through your human life, there are many things, of course, that are available. So your partner may be asking for changes, maybe asking for temperance, maybe asking for clarity within a certain situation, and maybe that's why you're working so hard. Okay? So, but my guides are saying it's a positive thing. Go straight for it. It's good. I think they're talking about mostly the folks in long-term relationships. You can reawaken your relationship, right? So maybe your partner came and said, hey, baby, we need to change a few things. I want to shake it up a little. We're getting boring. I want us to stretch and grow. Let's explore. Well, how much deeper can we go? My guides are talking about some of you, some folks whose like kids have gone off to college and see, they want to move. This is not a threatening thing. They want to move this love forward in a new direction. And fun. My guides just keep talking about fun. So I think your partner has been contemplating this. And rings of time, right? Over time, They are feeling themselves as a universal being, partly because they're connected to you, fabulous Gemini. So I think you're working together. Those of you who are doing well are working together on your love. And it's a fabulous exploration. My guides are very happy about it. They want you to make sure to keep doing it. They're saying, just keep doing it. Right? Remember when you were freshly in love, how exciting it was and how much fun you had, and you made sure to bring each other happiness and joy and pleasure, etc. That's the kind of stuff they're talking about. So let's pick from the bag of runes for you folks and find out what the fates have to tell you. Okay, I use the beautiful Book of Runes by Ralph Blum. Go get it. You can get it on Amazon. It's amazing, and you will love it and have some fun. Okay, more fun. More fun, my guys are saying. I like this as you sail into the new moon. Just go have some fun. Yeah, work on your love. You have the opportunity to see how this flows. And do you see the difference here? You have the opportunity to raise your bond into the next phase, into a deeper phase, more deeply, right? So your human attempts are going very well because it is completely aligned with your soul circuit, Gemini, and your lover's straight on board. Absolutely. Have some fun. Go away for the weekend. Go to a spiritual retreat together. All that kind of stuff. Okay? The guys are saying, just go to the movies. Right? Get a babysitter. Go to the movies. Things like that. Okay, Spirit, what have you got? Okay, lovers. That is the rune for fertility. Why don't we put it right there with the change card? Okay? The work hard and create change. This card in Celtic Wisdom Tarot, it is about hard work like this is, but it's about spiritual transformation and coming into wisdom through some shift and change that was unanticipated, but it was destiny. So we're looking at factors of destiny clearly when we see these kind of major arcana cards here. So the rune for fertility is very powerful. There's a lot of energy available to you as you sail into this new moon in Libra, so take advantage of it. My guys just keep saying, and go have fun. I like it. So this is in Goose. It is the rune for fertility, new beginnings, and Ing, the hero god. This rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature, with its urge towards harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. It embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, my heart is swelling up. That's beautiful. My guides are talking now about the poetry of your relationship. Wow. So the completion of beginnings is what Ingus requires. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance, a new life, a new path. This is a rune of great power, and receiving it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion resolution, from which comes new beginnings. Above all, completion is crucial here. It might be timely that you complete some project, and if so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be clarified or resolved. The appearance of this rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. Ingus signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, a habit, or relationship, or some deep cultural behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self you are leaving behind. So the time of birth is always a critical one. Movement can involve danger, and yet movement that is timely leads us out of danger. The time has come to enter the delivery room. This is one of the cycle runes, and Ingus counsels preparation, being centered, being grounded. See that? That's what guides are saying. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Hard work and preparation. So ground yourself, free yourself from all unwanted influences, and allow yourself to see the humor in your situation. You are indeed prepared to open to the will of heaven. Well, gosh dang, Gemini, go whoop it up, have some fun. It's all over this reading. I think perhaps you've been working. You may be making some breakthroughs. Definitely your partner is there to help you. Bring the Wheel of Fortune in such a positive way. Just see how you're both bringing positive aspects. So have a blast. Celebrate in some way. My guides keep saying, they're saying all kinds of things like go out dancing and etc. Right? Put the burdens down just for a week. So the new moon is coming up on, what's today? Thursday. So it'll be on the weekend. So yeah, go party. Okay? Don't drink too much, but definitely drink from the cup of love. All right, Gems, thank you as always for being here. Click the like button for me. It does help my channel. It's sad, but it does make a difference, and I do appreciate it. I'll talk to you next week. Enjoy the weekend.